Apparently, some mayors in our state are charging people an admission fee to attend their State of the City addresses. Let's talk about it in our segment, Unbelievable. All right, let's take you to the city of Everett, where I have been very complimentary of the mayor, Mayor Cassie Franklin. She's a Democrat, but she has really stood firm on some public safety issues, so she's gotten a lot of applause from me. This is a big miss for her. I don't understand this. She's not alone. I'll get to that in a moment. But this is the first I've ever heard of this. And I've been covering politics for a while. So she is about to deliver her State of the City address, which we typically see from mayors that give the State of the City. The governor gives the State of the State. And then, of course, you have the State of the Union. State of the City address. Well, would you pay $35 to attend the mayor of Everett's State of the City address? Because that is the price of admission. This is from the Everett Herald. At Everett Mayor's keynote speech, $35 entry and a Boeing partnership. It says, before Mayor Cassie Franklin's annual State of the City speech Thursday at the Everett Mall, attendees will hear 10 minutes of remarks from the event's main sponsors, aviation giant Boeing and real estate developer Mortensen. Entry to the event will also cost $35, part of a broader trend of commercializing and charging admission to keynote speeches that makes some open government advocates cringe. The city will not make any money from the event, city spokesperson Simone Tarver said. Any revenue will pay for food and rental costs, while profit will be retained by the event's host, Economic Alliance of Snohomish County. Okay. The article goes on to talk a little bit more about all the sponsors that are involved in putting this event on. Again, this is a State of the City address. It says the event's prime sponsors are Boeing, obviously, which operates a huge production facility in Everett and falls under city regulations, and Mortensen, a company that has led several projects around Everett, including construction for Everett Community College and Providence Regional Medical Center, Everett. The Port of Everett, Alaska Airlines, and One World are also sponsors of the event. Additional sponsors include Herald Media, North Sound Media, Puget Sound LISC, Hotel Bellwether, Village Theater, Everett Music Initiative, the Everett Aqua Sox, the Everett Silvertips, the Shack Arts Center, Sound to Summit, Brewery, Artisans, Book and Coffee, and NGMA Group. The event's website lists amenities included in the cost of admission, like catering, raffle entries, and networking opportunities. Networking is allocated for 1 hour and 15 minutes on the event's agenda following Franklin's speech. Economic Alliance members get a $5 discount. What the hell is going on? What the hell is this?
If you have sponsors, the sponsors typically would pick up the cost.
So there are multiple problems here.
Oh my gosh.
This is freaking wild. It's the State of the City address for Everett. Why are you having some big full-blown event around it? I'm not saying what's happening in Everett isn't important. I'm not saying that Everett Mayor Cassie Franklin shouldn't deliver an address. But it's not, you're not the president, you know? I just don't get the appeal of having an event around a State of the City address. But as Nicole said, let's say for some reason you want to, right? You want to do all these things and you're like, yeah, but we don't want the taxpayers to pay for it. I appreciate that. Like, I appreciate the taxpayers not paying for it if you're going to do this. But if you have sponsors, why are you then also charging a $35 admission fee? Which might price out some of your constituents who want to come and watch you deliver a State of the City address. Now, I charge for speeches. If I'm going to speak to a non-charity event, I charge. I have a speaking fee. I'm not a government official, and it's not part of my duties to inform my constituents on the state of the city. If you are the mayor of a city, all you should be doing is showing up to a city council meeting or setting up a podium at City Hall, delivering your 10 minutes if you feel like you need to do a speech, and then letting people watch it on the internet. There's no reason it has to be a $50,000 production with food and appetizers and networking and giant corporate sponsors. How many freaking sponsors does one event need, let alone a State of the City event? This is way out of the realm of what's necessary and what's reasonable. And obviously some government watchdogs have an issue with it for a variety of reasons. One, you're forcing constituents, if they want to come watch this speech from their mayor about the state of the city, to pay a fee. But also, it was sort of interesting. They were like, you could also violate the Public Meetings Act if you have too many council members present and they're sitting at the same table talking about city business. So now they need to like sit at separate tables so they can't communicate with each other. It's all just really dumb. And I will say, Mayor Cassie Franklin isn't the only mayor who is apparently doing this. So over in Spokane, this has been done for several years now under mayors from both political parties. So this year, Lisa Brown, this is the costs to attend her State of the City address. If you want a corporate table, it's $500. If you want just a regular in-person ticket, $60, $75 for a non-member. A vegan ticket? Oh, Nicole. Oh, it's only $75. It's the same price. I thought they were going to upcharge the vegan. Oh, whatever. There is a gluten-free. Same ticket price. Mm-hmm. And then Mayor Victoria Woodard, or Mayor Woodard. I always mix up the Woodard and the Woodards. Nadine Woodward, sorry. In Spokane, when she was, and she's a Republican, she was charging $55 per ticket. This makes no, and in Bellevue, apparently, they also charge, how am I just now hearing about this? I'm not trying to diminish the hard job of a mayor and the importance of the job of mayor. But it doesn't rise to the level of you needing to put on a $50,000 event to give your State of the City address and to charge the people you serve to hear it in person.